love spicy stir-fry pot, and today I'm sharing the simplest recipe I've put together for it.
Yes, this spicy stir-fry pot recipe is super simple and packed with flavor. The broth is so delicious you can even drink it, and it's not greasy at all. The ingredients for spicy stir-fry pot are totally flexible. You can add whatever you love. It's such an easy way to put together a satisfying meal. So awesome! If you love spicy food, be sure to learn this recipe. It'll benefit you for years to come. Haha! Ingredient: Mala hot pot paste, soft tofu, shiitake mushrooms, bean curd nuts, button mushrooms. Remove the soft tofu from the package, rinse it gently, and cut it into cubes for later use. I personally think soft tofu is the perfect addition to spicy stir-fry pot. It soaks up the rich, spicy broth and becomes incredibly flavorful and tender. The texture is just amazing. Another key ingredient is mushrooms. Just drain them from the can and cut them into small pieces or slices. Adjust the size to suit your texture preference. If you're using small mushrooms, you can simply keep them whole. Shiitake mushrooms are washed, cut into pieces, and set aside. I love adding them to my spicy stir-fry pot because they bring such a rich, earthy flavor that makes the dish even more delicious. Of course, the soul of this recipe is a pot of overnight broth. I used preserved vegetable and vegetable broth. Just add the spicy stir-fry sauce and all the ingredients except the soft tofu and let it simmer. Why preserved vegetable broth? Because I've tried adding preserved vegetables to the spicy stir-fry pot while cooking, and it makes the flavor richer and more delicious. So this broth is already seasoned and has absorbed the nutrients and taste of other vegetables, making it even more amazing. For those who aren't vegetarian, you can also use chicken broth or pork rib broth to make an incredibly fragrant and delicious pot of spicy stir-fry. Just cook it in a pressure cooker for 30 minutes, and it's ready. Wow, the aroma is filling the entire house. My stomach is growling already. If you haven't added the soft tofu yet, you can dish it up now and start eating. For those who have prepared soft tofu, now's the time to add it in. Let it boil and soak up the broth. Remember not to break the tofu. Gently stir to let it simmer in the broth for a while. Your fragrant, steaming spicy stir-fry pot is now ready. So simple, right? Now you'll never have to waste leftover broth again, and with a little creativity, you can amaze your whole family. Cooking spicy stir-fry pot with broth results in a richer and more delicious flavor, as the ingredients fully absorb the essence of the broth, creating a more complex and satisfying texture. If you want to enhance the taste, I highly recommend using broth instead of water. It will definitely take this dish to the next level of deliciousness. Silken tofu. Its milky texture melts on the tongue, soaking up the numbing spicy broth while blending bean fragrance with peppery warmth. Dry tofu sticks, chewy and porous. They swell with spicy broth, bursting with flavor while retaining a satisfying resilience. Shiitake mushrooms. Their meaty caps absorb the broth like sponges, adding an earthy depth to the spicy profile. Button mushrooms, plump and springy. They release a sweet umami when bitten, tempering the dish's intensity. Harmony, silky tofu, resilient sticks, robust sheet eggs, and fresh buttons compose a symphonic blend in the spicy brew. Conclusion, each ingredient carries the spice uniquely. Tofu melts, mushrooms ground the dish, and tofu sticks stretch the experience. Now that we've explored these culinary secrets, aren't ingredients more fascinating? Food always tastes better when you know the stories behind it. That's the real secret ingredient. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan, do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian, do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough. For OVO-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian, do not eat red meat or poultry but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian, mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference, whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with 1 meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fork protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.